Well, December 3rd, 2025, today's the day. We got our Woody's carbides on. We're ready to go outside. Gonna top it off with our Schaeffer's oil so we get a full day riding in. And yeah. Two-place trailer in it today behind the Tundra. Nothing fancy today. So yesterday we ended up getting the F7, the Gen 2 and the ZR440 just out of our other garage, just to get in this garage this week, just to kind of go through it a little bit. We were pretty bummed when we pulled the cover off the ZR440 and somehow we broke a windshield over the summer. Our thought was in our other garage, it's just an open ceiling in there. A darn cat was in the rafters and jumped down right onto the windshield. That's our only assumption on how it could have happened over the summer. So gonna have to zip tie that one or find a new one. Full tank of gas. Northern Bait and Convenience right here in Gonvick. So we'll be getting all of our race premium all winter. They got new tanks, new pay at the pumps. Shout out Northern Bait and Convenience. Well, there we go. December 3rd. You've been parked out here on the ice. But here I'll show you on why we can park out here. Yeah, that's sand right there. It was frozen solid right here, at least the first 10 yards out. Well, time to suit up and start putting on some miles. We just got off the phone with our buddy Alex the team. Had a few questions. We got 10 miles on so far. Well, we got about 20 miles on so far. Some first impressions here. We'll turn the camera around and kind of talk about the sled of what I'm feeling so far. First impressions. So, first thing is I got a little bit too much track sucked up off the ground. So front end is a little bit heavy, a little bit kind of darty in this fresh ice right now. So I'll make that adjustment when we get home tonight. I think my clear windshield is a little bit too short. It's kind of hard to duck behind. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try to do something with the seat. Maybe put like a bump like we do for dirt biking to hold yourself there, or maybe sew some like ridges in like they do on dirt bike seats as well, just because I feel myself kind of sliding back on it. So I don't know if that's just a me thing or what, but Dad's down here too, but he had to run home to do a clutching change, go make a secondary change. So no enclosed trailer down here today, just two-place trailer in it. I don't know if it's because the first day back out here on the lake. It's 5 degrees today. Man, is it cold out. But yeah, just get back out there on the sled, continue putting miles on, breaking in this new track, stretching that track out, and just going down and back or getting a feel for the sled. Gonna make these changes tonight, come back down here tomorrow. So we'll see once Dad gets down here. We're kind of done riding for the day if I'll have him take just a few clips of me running down and back, but nothing too extraordinary that we're doing today, just putting miles on. So that seems to have a pipe temp sensor flashing right now. Well, finished with about 30 miles on the Polaris today with that temp sensor flashing on Dad's sled. We decided to pack it up, but now we're making the trek across the lake to see how much ice we got, see if we can maybe start running across the lake or not, if we got 6 inches all the way across. Well, back in the garage now. Like I said, put 30 miles on the Polaris out there, collected enough data on the setup that was currently in there, so I knew what I wanted to change. So now back in the garage, gonna let it unthaw out for an hour or so, and then we're gonna let some front strap out, get some pressure off the skis, and then a few little odds and ends on moving the handlebar stuff around. I'm gonna move the throttle a little bit, move the brake lever, little odds and ends like that, and then get Dad's catalyst in here and see what happened with that sensor, if it just came undone or if the sensor went bad or what. So, but all in all, pretty fun to get back out on the lake. But walking across there, it was 6 inches, about 250, 300 yards out. That's all the farther we walked. It's about like 5 degrees right now with the wind chill, like feels like 14 below. So it definitely felt like it. So, but we'll let her unthaw in here for a little bit and come back. So back in the garage now. Something interesting from today is that we have this used brake rotor on from Alex, just so we don't burn up this new one. But our Speedo is actually only saying like 35 miles an hour. And so Alex said that the newer ones have more holes drilled. So then that sends a different signal to the Speedo sensor behind the brake rotor. So just an interesting difference in an old brake rotor to a new one we figured out. So so now Dad's got the catalyst in here. Gonna take the hood and side panels off, see what we can't figure out with that thing, to see why it's throwing a engine temp or exhaust temp sensor code. So we'll see. But so on the Polaris here, I'm gonna drop the front limiter strap a little bit, get some weight off the skis, and then make a rear torsion spring adjustment. Just kind of things that could feel throughout the day today. Nothing too major, but should be handling a lot better for tomorrow. So then we were kind of wondering, with our Speedo only saying 35 miles an hour, if we put on 30 miles or if we put on more miles than that, with it slowly counting at 30 miles an hour. So that we don't know. Maybe we put on more, maybe we put on less, who knows. So we're getting her figured out now. We got our front skid straps loosened up a little bit more track on the ground. We figured out our heavy steering issue. We like to run like a carbide at like 50-50 or so. So same in the front, same in the back. The ones we were running today were more of a 40-60. So then that makes the initial turn in just heavier and heavier feeling. So we're getting that fixed. So that'll be much better for tomorrow. And yeah, making improvements, should be a lot better for tomorrow. Well, we got the track tight now. Got the carbides out, gonna customize those for tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're ready to go for day 2. Well, okay, I think that'll be the end of day number 1 on the lake. Had some fun getting back on the snowmobiles. Pretty happy with the Polaris. Talking with Alex Satine, those guys are coming down this weekend. So we'll get a little bit of updated reflash in this new Polaris. So looking forward to that and to the changes we made for tomorrow. So it should be a lot better. But yeah, appreciate all the new subscribers, followers on YouTube, Facebook. Really appreciate it. But yeah, just follow along for more. We'll get the SRX down on the lake hopefully this weekend and start on this Pro X2 build, ditch bringer build maybe this week too. So see you in the next one.